Hello again, YouTube. This the Truth Man channel, Darkness Edition. You know I'm finna be a slight roast. You see me like this, I'm finna say stuff that weak people don't want to fight over, want to shoot it out over, want to ignore my videos over, flag, whatever. Listen, just like marriage is dying, just like relationships are dying, so is this black unity hope. Earlier tonight, I was sleeping so good. Sleeping good. I hear tap, 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 tap. Hey, Daddy, they shooting. Daddy, they shooting. One thing I cannot stand, and anybody that knows me, they know that I'm not this way. It's that fakeness, that fraud, that phoniness. Trying to pretend like you something that you're not. And I always call it, people think they're the next Martin Luther King or Malcolm X. There'll never be no one remotely close to that who don't have God or some form of belief in God strongly, devoutly. You're not gonna be that. You're not gonna be Martin Luther King or Malcolm X, and you don't have no spiritual backbone, which both of them had a form of spirituality. But you got all these people thinking and hoping that they're gonna be like them. People grow their hair out, grow their beards out. Listen, man. And matter of fact, some of y'all dudes that be talking that progressive stuff, y'all can't even text people back. You funny acting. You talking behind other guys' back. You talking down. Black unity. We supposed to be together as a people and all this, all that. But then you in corners laughing and giggling and talking about other black men behind their backs. You's a fraud. And then most of them, they hiding behind a tree of dudes. That's another reason why you'll never be another Martin Luther King, because you are not strong enough. You need other people to protect you in this generation. In this generation, you're supposed to be able to protect yourself. See, Martin Luther King, it was different for him and Malcolm X. They ain't know who was gunning for him. Ain't nobody gunning for you. In fact, a lot of y'all, the devil probably begging God to not to let nothing happen to you. The Most High be wanting to whack a lot of you dudes, and the devil be like, you're not being fair here. You're not being fair here. Y'all don't know how the spiritual stuff go. Y'all be playing with God so much. You think he don't want to whack some of y'all, allow y'all to be whacked? You not using your life for him. You using your life to gratify your flesh. The desire to be seen. The desire to get your rocks off, if you will. Nothing about you and a lot of y'all serves God in your life. And being out here at night, like going to knock this little independent contractor stuff out, it is weird how here in Milwaukee, as dangerous as Milwaukee is, and I told you I heard gunshots like right outside my house. I'm done with the city. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm moving where people just want to sit around and watch the game and drink tea or drink beer, plant flowers like rich people. No, I'm not trying to deal with angry people and rub elbows and be in the same stores as people who ain't headed nowhere in life. You still trying to prove you hard, prove you tough. I don't want to ever see you. Ever. If you not trying to connect to God, if you ain't trying to better yourself, I don't want to ever cross paths with you. Ever. You might cost me some money somehow. You might do something weird, goofy. These dudes are goofy to me. They let these people come from all over the world and get rich in their neighborhoods, and then they shoot each other over Facebook posts. Fighting over Facebook posts. And some of them, they started it. You got dudes, even on my Facebook, you got dudes that even one of my cousins said, I don't pay no attention to them, they jealous, they some haters, they some bums. Because a lot of times back in the 90s, people have a problem with you just because you had two parents. And you'll be having feuds and fight after fight with guys that's jealous of you over something petty like that. Now, feuds become funerals. They become funerals. Because guys don't know how to let bygones be bygones. They don't know how to sit down and talk it out. Because most of them haven't been raised by masculine male figures. And then just the other day, I'm minding my own business doing this independent contract. Some guy tries to come up to me. He across the street says something. I looked at him like, I just kept going. What you trying to talk to me at 4 in the morning for? Oh, you gonna try to rob me? Are you sure you want to try? You ready for that? You ready? Because see, here's the thing. My beliefs in God are advanced. I'm not one of these guys that think I always have to be nice. I always have to turn the other cheek. I could make a whole video on that turn the other cheek scripture, how you can't find it nowhere in the Bible. He was basically making a point that you don't need to try to get even with every single person that you have a problem with. That's basically what he said. He wasn't telling you to get beat up. He wasn't telling you to let people break in your house and beg them instead of handling business. The Most High is not taking away masculinity. These churches, these pastors, they try to take away masculinity because they try to cater to these women. I just did a video on keeping your wife in check. Listen, man, when we married as men, we are the man. We're the man. That's why you can't marry these women with all these kids that's not yours. Because the first thing they're going to say is, you ain't my daddy. Or she going to say, that's not your kid, I'll handle that. No. You live in my house. You going to have sex when I want to. You going to feed me when I want. I'm going to keep score on you. And if you try to do differently from what I say enough times, you got to go. Now you can't just throw women away. And it's not even, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. You got to have class when you get rid of these rebellious women. If you've been with her 10, 15, 20 years, don't just throw her away. Show her what she's finna miss. And learn the system where you can handle what the courts try to throw at you. Because they gonna try to take your money. That's why don't tell even your wife. If y'all argue a lot, or y'all done talked about divorce, don't tell your wife every dime you got. Are you trying to lose it? You say, oh, that ain't right. Is it right for her not to be the helper that God said? Don't live off her. Get your own money, stack your own money. And if she want to help, you tell her like this. This is what we going to do. We're going to put half of what you make in an account, and I'm going to put money in there too. I'm going to pay all the bills. Your other half, you can have it. Do whatever you want. Then that way something go wrong, you be like, look, I let her keep half of her money. She's bad with money. That's her fault. But you guys, you are PU double snake. Other letter, let's play hangman, whipped. You're whipped. You're whipped. You can't go without these women. That's why you ain't got no money. You trying to please them. You can't please them. Did Adam please Eve? Eve hanging out with weird people in gold, dressed nice. He come like, man, who is this? Oh, we just talking. They telling me about how I could be God. Adam was supposed to say, get away from over there. Nah, see, you trying to control me. All right. Adam was supposed to be like, this woman you gave me. He was supposed to say that before he ate the forbidden fruit. This woman you gave me, you got to take her back. He was supposed to say that before that. Well, we're going to, like as I always say, we're going to pick up on these subjects again. As the Most High desires. This particular broadcast, I would call, these people are lost. Don't follow.